All right, we are back. Are you ready to rumble? Yes, it's Sonic Rumble, ladies and gentlemen. I'm watching over this footage from the beta, so we are actually recording this after it's already happened. I just kind of wanted to make comments about it and like what I must have been thinking and everything. Seaside Hill Run, very cool. I love all of the run levels. Like there, to me, was not a bad run first stage level. So this is wonderful, you guys. Seaside Hill. Can't remember if I got this on the recording. I'm sure, of course, during the live stream, obviously, but let's see it. We're going as Amy, not Ryder's Amy, not some other kind of Amy that doesn't exist probably right now, at this moment at least. Man, I'm sure they're gonna have tons of skins though. I'm sure there's gonna be like every single Amy and every single... I don't know what that was. Why did I hit the wall? I do know that when I was playing this at various points, I was also playing with my son, so I got invited to the beta essentially twice. I kind of signed him up, and I also signed myself up, of course. The important one was obviously to get me in here, but it was just going to be bonus if I could get my 6.5-year-old son. I guess he's almost 7, actually, to be honest. Anyway, neither here nor there. Look at that. We have to be doing kind of good past that, probably like 10th or something like that at this moment, which is okay at this stage, if you're in the run stages and whatnot. You are trying to get first, right? But like you also want to try to just get as many of those rings as possible. You want like a balance there though. You can't just be going after every single like singular ring. You just kind of want to be making good plays as often as you can as you're running to the end of the stage. And so let's see it, you guys. Right here would be nice if we could have popped some of them balloons. So obviously we are not out in front. That's another advantage that it gives you. If you are like that first place person, you can pop all those balloons. You can do all the homing attacks that might give you that advantage to go just a little bit faster to streamline the operation. But no, hey, we got 5th place. That's all right. That's all right. So we will wait until the next stage starts. Since we can edit and all that, I guess I'll cut some of this blank space out. Here we go. So let's see it. Who gets knocked out of this piece? Listen, Linda. I think Linda's out of there. No, Linda stays. Oh my gosh. Okay then. I see a lot of Karen. I see a lot of Linda. I wonder still if they're bots or were these actually people I just kept running into, because the beta, it wasn't available to the entire world. It wasn't even available to everyone in the United States. It was just a United States beta though. But like, not everybody got accepted. And so, you guys, I hate this one. I hate this stage, dude. Bloom as many red flowers as you can. This is like one of the worst of the second stages. I also hate being on the ice blocks and stuff. You guys will probably see that in some other videos. But man, I think we've covered this one at least once or twice on this channel. But if you have not seen it, you do have to bust open those roses. You gotta bust open these flowers, I should say. I guess they're not necessarily roses. They look more kind of, I don't know, what would that be? It's like a tulip or something, but it's a Sonic flower though. This is very Sonic Universe. But yeah, first stage, not so bad. It's just you want to avoid the light, obviously. Do like I told my grandfather. That would be a really dark joke, actually. I was going to say do like I told my grandfather before he died and avoid the light, but yeah, not good. We're in bad territory here, so let's try to salvage this by just saying, yes, stay away from the light, now stay away from the bombs. This is the second iteration of this, and so then the third one is going to throw in a grabber, you guys. You guys know the spider-looking enemy from Sonic the Hedgehog, especially, God, I can remember like Sonic 2, dude, Chemical Plant Zone and stuff, when the grabber would actually grab you, right? Well, these grabbers looking a little bit more kind of just rotund and whatnot, but hey, you just hide in the bushes from them, and that is fine. The only bad thing is I'm not around a flower. This is very, very bad. So you can also use the bush, of course, to hide away from that light. So now it's getting a little bit better. There we go. See, we were patient. Just try to keep a cool head about you. I still screwed it up, and I can't believe it. Man, I thought I had this. Again, watching this back like in post-production, I'm like, what was actually going on here? Because like before, I thought, if I ran into that random wall and stuff at the start, maybe my son just distracted me. I was trying to get him into his match. I don't know. But listen, qualified, and that is first bonus. That all just happened in the last like 5-6 seconds of this match. So that's why you just keep on trying, ladies and gentlemen. Keep on trying. Stick to your plan. Keep a cool head, especially in that one. I'm sure some of them could do with like having a chaotic, brain and mindset about you. But that one, you do want to keep cool. I am the only Amy left in the race. So let's see, how does this end up for us? Well, why not check out the third matchup right here? Could be, no. Okay, it wasn't going to be my favorite of Aquas, but it's the Starlight Carnival. So this is really just very similar to the Run stages and stuff because you are just trying to go as fast as possible. This is where you maybe don't want to think as hard about like which individual rings am I collecting, which power-ups and things. You do want to just get across that checkpoint and stuff, and I think I actually may not have realized it at this point. We'll see if I did, but there's going to be certain times where the boosts are actually going to have like an electrical charge underneath them. You're going to see right there. Do you see that? That middle one? I actually did go through it, but it ended up being very bad. And so I think that that does give you actually even more of a boost, right? So like you already get a boost going across one of those panels. Well, if you do it while it has that kind of blue, light blue electrical charge underneath it, that is when it will supercharge your speed. And so look at this. Here we go, my friends. Let's do it. So again, the more times you cross that checkpoint, that finish line looking checkpoint line, I do not know what happened there. I must have just literally kind of a mistake, you know what I'm saying? Because I really don't know why I would have fallen down that. It's like it was all clearly in front of me. But yes, you'll get a little bit more of a boost here. So there we go. Let's go down those kind of charged boosting panels right here. But yeah, cross those checkpoints, you get a lot of rings for it. The sooner you do it, the more rings you're going to get. Look at that. We got 70 rings on that one. Somehow I screwed this up more than I'd like to imagine, but anyway, I did it successfully that time, so luckily I don't have to sit here and cry about my performance after the fact, you know, having like a crystal ball and seeing this and not actually playing it live, like I can kind of see like, man, why did I make that mistake? But when I was in it, in the moment, it's like I still made the mistake, you know, it was a little bit harder to, I guess, negotiate when I was doing it, but here we go. Yes, I'm the one. See, like, why would I do that? I had the panel, I had the floor lit up right underneath me. I knew which one was the right one, but I don't know, man. I'm baffling myself here. But hey, ladies and gentlemen, right now, third. That would be nice to finish off on third. Let's not do fourth, okay? Let's get the top. That's gonna ruin it. I think I would have had it if that didn't happen, right? Yep, if that didn't happen, we would have possibly had a shot at third. It actually dropped all the way down to fifth, but still, a few lessons for us to learn is that on this one, gotta be a little bit more careful, but you're gonna mix that with the speed, right? So it's very similar to the first stage on the run, but hey, final, we're in the top 5. Not completely awful, like I say, but there was some Amy gameplay, trying to get all the skins, all the things from the beta, so please click it end screen on screen to see another one if you haven't yet. And thanks for viewing.